Welcome to the 2024 Hawks-Naismith Tip-Off Classic, presented by Adidas. The Hawks-Naismith Tip-Off Classic. Coming up next, Pace versus Holy Innocents.
And we welcome you inside the Bears Den. A beautiful shot from the mezzanine. It is packed and loaded in here. Joel Hilsman, Madre Allen, glad that you're with us. It's the Hawks-Naismith Tip-Off Classic. Is Holy Innocents the host taking on Pace Academy? Madre, as the starting lineups were getting introduced, number one, what do you expect to see in this game? And number two, what are your keys to the ball game, either side?
I would absolutely expect to see pressure defense from Pace Academy. It's the signature of head coach Sharman White. Even used it for Team USA. That is going to be one of the things. He's going to speed you up. He's going to turn you over. He's going to bring traps from all over the floor today, and you have to be prepared for that. If I am Holy Innocents, one of the small keys of the game is going to be controlling the backboard. You want to limit Pace to 1 and out on their offensive opportunities. You're going to have to clean that backboard on the defensive end and also get some timely offensive rebounds for putbacks to keep you in this basketball game.
Mario Mays, the head coach of Holy Innocents, Sharman White, the head coach of Pace Academy. I started out saying Mays because I forgot to write in that Pace beat Mays the other night. Pace Academy now 2-0. This is a season opening game for Holy Innocents. Yes, they played McEachern. Yes, it was a scrimmage. Yes, it was 2 weeks ago. Again, a team that's played 2 games and a team in a season opener. Do you think that's a difference?
Oh, absolutely, I think it's a difference, and I think it goes into Pace's favor. They're already starting to get a rhythm with each other and understand who needs to get the ball where and in what periods of time. But one thing that can work for Holy Innocents' advantage is how much film is available on how they're playing this year. So any new wrinkles that Mario Mays has added in may not be available in that film, and Sharman White's going to have to adjust on the fly.
Very interesting ball game. The starters are being introduced. Let me give them to you first for the visitors in Pace Academy. It is number 0, Bentley Lusaqueno. Lusaqueno, a 6'9" freshman. Number 2, Eric Chatfield Jr. Number 3, Chandler Bing. Number 4, Jackson Ferry. And number 15, Hayden Clay. Lusaqueno, Chatfield, Bing, Ferry, and Clay. And, of course, the head coach for Pace Academy, Sharman White. For the Holy Innocents Golden Bears, their starting lineup will be number 0, Jordan Mays. Number 2, Kingston Whitty. Number 3, Devin Hutcherson. Number 10, Khalid Worthy. And number 24, Caleb Wilson. Mays, Whitty, Hutcherson, Worthy, and Wilson. This place cannot get any more in here. The fire marshal, I saw him outside and he looked the other way several times. We are underway. Courtside seats, gotta have them quick hands. Out of bounds. Pace all in black, black tops, black bottoms. They got white numbers and Pace scripted in navy blue. They're moving right to left. They got checkerboards down the sides of them. They'll run that set now as Holy Innocents is all in the white tops and white bottoms. Burgundy numbers trimmed in that gold. Turning in the lane. Bing over the Ferry, a 3. Hill of the rim, no. Rebound is ripped off. Big Clay back out. Here's Bing, a 3. Chandler Bing, the Texas State commit, opens the scoring with a triple. And the full court pressure now comes from Pace Academy. Steal, Chatfield, foul, Jordan Mays. I'm not in tune with the young ones. What's the statement that Caleb Wilson is making with his shoes?
I think he's just going for a little originality right there, but can't go wrong with the Kobe's, that's for sure.
Ferry has it now over to Chatfield. Chatfield around the screen, back out to Bing. Bing whips it to the corner. Open, 3. Brett Lusacano, no good. Fought for the rebound. Jackson has it. Ferry whips it back out. Chatfield, step back. 3. Bang! Eric Chatfield, a triple. They've got 2 threes, and they came off of second chance opportunities. Here's Hutcherson. Hutcherson now goes in. Hutcherson walked out of the gym, a traveling violation.
Talked about the keys to the game. Holy Innocents is going to have to keep them off the backboard, a little harder to do. They're in that 2-3 zone.
Very much so. Concur with that one. Here comes Chatfield. Now they come out with the pressure. Picked up now all the length from Khalid Worthy into the corner to Bing. Bing whips it down low, turning up. No, traveling violation call on Bentley Lusaqueno. Lusaqueno, all of that length, 6'9" and a freshman. He's longer than long, and he's got 4, 5, 6 more years to grow. He might be scary. The Holy Innocents student section is loud. It is a home game for them despite it being part of the Hawks-Naismith Tipoff Classic. Here's Hutcherson, up ahead, dunk! As Khalid Worley on the jam, the 6'8" junior with her first points. 6'2" ball game, and they trap him in the corner. Chatfield taken away in a steal. Worthy bounced around. Whitty couldn't have it. Poked out to Mays. Mays to Wilson. Wilson couldn't field it cleanly. Jackson Ferry almost tackled him like we were playing football, and a foul call. Intense action in the first few moments. 6:18 to go.
Big time jam right there.
Absolutely. Khalid Worthy on that jam. We want to talk about it. This is a playoff rematch from 2 years from last season in the second round. Hutcherson drives up and fouled, and Devin Hutcherson on the attack and going back to the free throw line for the first time. Holy Innocents won that contest 62-58 in the second round in what was 4A at the time. And Holy Innocents went ahead and was the runner-up in the 4A title game. Free throw good from Devin Hutcherson. A little bit different now with reclassification as Holy Innocents plays in the 3A, 1A private classification now. Free throw on the way, back iron, no, so he split him, did Hutcherson. Rebound over to Lusaqueno. Lusaqueno gives it up ahead to Chatfield. Chatfield into the front court. 2 minutes gone by. 2 minutes gone by opening quarter. Glad you're with us, Hawks-Naismith Tip-Off Classic. Here's Jackson Ferry. Spins it to Chatfield. Chatfield goes baseline, flies in the air, over. Bing, a three. No. Rebound to Wilson. Wilson now doubled in the backcourt. Wilson has to put it on the floor. Wilson showing the versatility. Up ahead to Hutcherson. He lost it and out of bounds. Hutcherson was ready to turn and dunk. That's what he was ready to do.
Took a step just a little too fast. He was ready to finish.
First turnover of the ball game for Hutcherson. Break the token press. Ferry now gives it across to Lusaqueno. Back to Chatfield. Open three. Shazam! Eric Chatfield Jr. his second three, the Georgia Tech guard. They are lighting it up from distance. Their third three as a team. They got a 9-3 lead. Here is Mays. Mays has it and now gives it to Kingston Whitty. Now here comes a change in defense. Zone for pace. Almost a 3-2 or a variation of it.
Looks like they're going to try to match up a little bit out of it.
Yep, that too. Stop, Mays, baseline, back out. Here's Wilson. Caleb drives, takes the contact, got whacked, and he'll go to the free throw line. They are letting the play, but he got whacked. Caleb Wilson, the all-world five-star recruit. You got a good look at him right there. He still has not grown. Stopped growing. Every time I see him, he's grown some more. Free throw on the way, in and out, no good for Wilson.
Moves and counter moves from a coaching standpoint. I love the change in defense by Coach Sharman White on that possession. They were getting a little aggressive on the perimeter. It was giving up some straight line drives. That zone will cancel all those straight line drives out. Three
ball, Whitty, no. Tip, Chatfield, no. Wilson, rebound, tip. Bing comes away with it. Bing gonna put it on the floor. Raced it up ahead. Chatfield recovers it. Now he fires it in to Lusaqueno. Lusaqueno catch, foul. That'll be on Hutcherson, I believe, or no, that'll be
Worthy, I think.
Worthy, exactly, yep. Khalid Worthy picks up the foul. Oh, yeah, left hand pulled that arm, yeah. Lusaqueno at the free throw line. It's in the air, and it is no good. So both teams now, a little bit, I would say, I guess because I've seen 4 missed free throws in the last 3 attempts.
Got some stars in the house today. Josh Smith.
Free throw, Lusaqueno, no good. He's scouting. He gives it over now, pops it off. Grant Herron checks into the ball game off of the bench. Passes, tip, they whip it to the corner. Goes baseline, kick it back out to Whitty. Whitty drives through the lane. Whitty up with the left hand. Count it! And the foul. Kingston Whitty and one.
This is going to be the advantage that Holy Innocents going to have in a half-court set. Those guards for Holy Innocents are cat quick.
Coy Terry has also checked into the ball game for Holy Innocents. Number 25 in white, the 6'5 senior. Kingston Whitty at the free throw line. Whitty, back iron brick, no good. Lusaqueno with the rebound. Holy Innocents struggling from the free throw line. Chatfield has it. 4-17, worked on by Whitty. Whitty unafraid of him. Chatfield, a lot of dribbling. 15, and now a foul called, offensive foul on Lusaqueno. Chatfield, a seasoned guard, got to let him set. Young freshman got to know you got to be set. Illegal screen.
Absolutely. I love the play call there right there, though, because the first screen, they ghosted the screen and sprinted to the corner. Then the second screen, they tried to hit him with it, catch him off guard, but wasn't set yet.
Wilson has it. Wilson will retreat the dribble. Holy Innocents in pace. Season opener for Holy Innocents. Hutcherson drives, pop a shot. Good! Devin Hutcherson. First field goal for Hutch. 9-7, 3:46 moving clock. There's nowhere to sit in this place. Absolutely nowhere. Ferry gonna drive and retreat it back. Double dribble.
That's the right call. Ferry looked really uncomfortable going to his left on that second dribble. He tried to pick it up.
I haven't seen this many people in this place. So you know what I'm about to say? Yep. Colin Sexton versus Trey Duval.
I was here.
And there was a lot of people that weren't, that were. Whitty across the timeline. That's Madre Allen. I'm Joel Hillsman. Glad that you're with us. SUV-TV.com. Here comes Harry the Hawk down the line. Winston now whips it over. Wilson stops. They double team him. He turns. He goes up and scores. Wonderful job showing the poise and patience from Caleb Wilson, his first field goal. 9-9 ball game. Steal. Wilson played it like a safety. Wilson in the open floor. Whitty! Transition points for Holy Innocents. The steal and the assist by Wilson, and Kingston Whitty with the jam. Bing drives, Bing up, good. Chandler Bing, first 2-point field goal of the ball game. And now we've got an official stoppage. I just heard somebody in the crowd yell replay. All right, here it comes, your SUV TV instant replay. Great job, good footwork inside by Wilson. There's the steal. I see you running. Oh, beautiful pass. Oh, get up and show me some airspace. Kingston Whitty on the jam. Inbound now to Hutcherson. 2:48, 11-11 ball game. A lot of energy inside of the Bears' den.
No more zone. Back to man-to-man.
Absolutely. You got it right. And also moving with the guard spot with Henry Durkert into the contest. Terry bounces it down low, reverse, Heron, no. Chatfield with the board. Chatfield in transition, surveying, bounces it up ahead to Bing. Catch, get that shot out of here. Oh, he sent it away. And here comes Heron. Heron, layup, good. Grant Heron with the layup. Right now, Madre Holy Innocents defense turning into offense. Chatfield up ahead. He whips it over. It's Fountain. Gavin Fountain now has it. Derek, a three, in and out. Rebound comes off now. Here's Terry. Terry over to Wilson. 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Holy Innocents has got the crowd right now. Wilson will engineer the offense. Gets the screen from Terry. And a foul will be called, and it will be on the floor, I believe.
I think that was going to go against Gavin Fountain. He was late. They started blowing up those ball screens with Caleb Wilson. He came out to try to hedge high, but he was late.
And they are going to get it on the shot. So Caleb Wilson to the free throw line. We take a look at Chandler Bing spinning in there, but it was sent away by Wilson, and Wilson can't buy a free throw at the moment. Wilson 0 of 3 from the free throw line so far in the game. Coach Mario Mays goes reaching deeper in the bench. Clark Thurman, a 5'9 senior, will check in, along with Cole Hatfield, a 5'9 junior. One more coming up for Wilson. Good. So Wilson 1 of 4 from the foul line, but it's a 14-11 lead. Bing now in the corner, whips it to that left side to Clark. Brian Clark in, shot no good. Rebound ripped off. Here's Hatfield in transition. Up ahead to Whitty, he lost it out of bounds.
It's a tough pass right there. The young fella's got to make the easy play, just make it one pass ahead. Try to thread the needle right there with that pass.
Bing across the timeline. Bing had it knocked away, foul from behind Clark Thurman. Taking a look there at head coach Mario Mays.
If you've never had an opportunity to go to a Mario Mays practice, you should treat yourself. It's a fantastic experience. Guy can flat out coach.
2 runner-up appearances, was on the Wheeler staff where he won a number of championships as an assistant there under the great Doug Lipscomb, and now has gotten Holy Innocents to the mountaintop or close to it twice. Wilson scoring. Caleb Wilson did everything with the basketball and that you could do, up and down the floor. Bing, stop, 13-footer, Chandler Bing. So underrated, so valuable to Texas State, and it's a good look. Chandler Bing continues to evolve. Under a minute, first quarter. Whitty drives, whips it out. Open 3, Hatfield. No, rebound is tipped, and we got a foul. And it'll be on Worthy. Worthy gonna get hit. No, let's see. On a box out. The bump from Wilson, long legs, and use the window. So now Worthy will be at the free throw line. The ref was pointing to Worthy, but she was saying Worthy was going to be the free throw shooter. Khalil Worthy, 6'8", junior, free throw bricked off. Right now, Holy Innocents struggling from the free throw line.
Now, I believe that's 2 on Gavin Fountain. We'll see if he stays in the game or if he comes out with 2.
And you see Wilson having a talk with Coach Mays.
Fountain immediately coming out of the game there. Those 2 fouls.
You mentioned stars. There's a look now. Trey Young sitting at the end as well on that bench near Holy Innocents in the building, along with Josh Smith. 3 ball. Good! Out of the corner, off the bench, and into the scorebook, Henry Deckard. Deckard with the triple. Here is Whitty across the timeline. Whitty now has it to Hutcherson. Devin has it and gives it off. On the drive, it's knocked away. Going on the floor, they fight for it. Hatfield, jump ball. No, timeout. Holy Innocents is going to get the timeout call.
Coach White not happy about that. He thought he had a turnover right there.
Exactly, he sure did. But I love the hustle. You take a look there, and Henry Deckard, 6'5", sophomore, with that little triple off of the bench for Pace Academy. 6'5" might be a stretch, but okay.
Definitely a stretch there a little bit.
He must have had on 2 stacks of hookahs on shoe day.
The strip shoes. He was wearing the strip shoes from back in the day, for sure.
26 and 3/10. Great crowd inside the Bears Den at Holy Innocents Episcopal School.
Hillsman, you might be right. This might be the biggest crowd since Pebblebrook versus IMG.
And the only reason it's not bigger is they got that back top side closed off. Great crowd, great atmosphere. And if you're not here, we're glad that you're with us here in spirit and on SUV TV, SUVTV.com. That's Madre Allen. I'm Joel Hillsman. That timeout came, though. They put time back on the clock. When you call a timeout with that little time in the quarter, your execution coming out of it has to be excellent.
Absolutely. I think they're going to draw something up for Caleb Wilson right here. You want to get him a touch as he's just started to get going with back-to-back baskets. He's starting to get to the free throw line. Pace Academy is going to have to try to do a better job of walling up on that backside to stop him from getting to the basket.
Wilson will be the trigger. They get it in the front court. He's baseline out of bounds. AOT of importance right here after the timeout. I said AOT, ATO. Don't take it now. Here's Wilson. Wilson now to Hutcherson. Hutcherson gonna drive. Got it knocked away, and it's a steal. Well, Derek coming off the bench doing work. He whips it up ahead to Bing. Go, Chandler Bing! Beautiful on the break. They killed him coming out of the timeout. Kingston Whitty, poor foul in the open floor by Chatfield. They're over the limit, so 2 free throws will be coming up. I see you, young Durkin. That's a great job by Bing to get that dunk to go with all of the defense and the pressure coming from Wilson.
And Coach White really upset by that foul because Whitty was down on the floor with his shoe off.
Yeah, but with the time and you're over the limit, free throw good. Those of you still do not realize that 5 fouls, you shoot free throws. It's just like FIBA. It's just like the NBA now. Both of them no good, and another foul call. But this one will go on Holy Innocents. They're not over the limit, though. 18-17 ball game. 1.9 to go.
I really like that foul, actually, in that situation.
Depending on who it was on. They're not putting it on the board this year. Chatfield catch fire! Barely missed off of the back iron into the first quarter. Pace Academy with an 18-17 lead on Holy Innocents. You're watching the Hawks-Naismith Tip-Off Classic on SUV TV.
Hawks fans, it's time to answer the call. The new Atlanta Hawks season is here. Basketball is back. Hawks, Cavs, in a special Hawks Cup night presented by Harris Cherokee Casinos on November 29th.
Shoots a three. That's the dagger.
Get your tickets now at Hawks.com/tickets.
All of the Hawks in the building. Joe Johnson right there. Man, he had a lot of fun on this stuff too. Harry the Hawk in the building. And I'm glad that if you're not in the building, you're helping us out. You're absolutely right. Let's see. So the stat guys have it as Henry Durkert. We're getting word that it's Braylon Kraft. Well, we'll check the book at the half. So he might be Henry, he might be Braylon. I'm going to go with Braylon because he's 5'10". But that's called gamesmanship and switching numbers. Joel Hillsman, Madre Allen, glad that you're with us. Holy Innocents in possession. They're moving left to right. They're all in that white. They run the action. There is Wilson. Wilson isoed on the right wing. Wilson now going to turn his back, top fading, short, no. Rebound ripped out of the air by Jaden Avery. Avery gets it up ahead to Chatfield. Chatfield quickly over there. We'll go with Braylon Kraft for right now. I can be wrong twice and be right once. Like a meteorologist, I guess. Take it, turning, Bing, up, and in.
That's a tough bucket. That is a tough bucket by Bing right there.
Chandler Bing, 6'7", senior, going to Texas State. And the vast improvement of his game, driving. Wilson scores. Caleb Wilson, he's in double figures with 10.
Didn't get back.
Bang, bang, bang. Jaden Avery off the bench into the scorebook with a 3. Drive, Wilson, count it, and the foul. Caleb Wilson, 21-20.
They're trying to do a better job of walling up on Caleb Wilson right now, but just too good. One thing to watch as Wilson starts to isolate, pay attention to the weak side corner. If I'm Mario Mays, I'm slipping one of my shooters down to the corner on the weak side. Wilson to have that diagonal pass, he'll be wide open.
Jacob Goldie had came in and played the first minute and a half there, 6'10" junior. Wilson is at the free throw line trying to complete the three-point play and put Holy Innocents up 2. He cannot. They are struggling mightily from the free throw line. 21-20. Ferry whips it across. Kraft, 3. No, he is not shy. I love the confidence. Braylon Kraft.
We talked about Colin Sexton and filling up this gym. Kraft trains with the same guy, Coach Nick Stapleton, one of the best skill developers in the state of Georgia.
Well, we're going to make sure it is Braylon Kraft because they got him listed as Henry Durkert as well. Free throw is no good. But Kraft, I like the game that I've seen from him, though. Youthful Kraft, look at that. Oh, boy. He still got Similac all on his breath. Free throw good, but I love the poise in a big-time ball game. He has one more coming, 21-21.
Still a young player, just a 2028.
Free throw off the mark, no. So he went 1 of 3 from the free throw line for the freshman. Even ball game, 21-21, 6:45 second quarter. Here is Whitty out on the logo.
Back to the zone is Pace.
Hutcherson to Whitty, and they swing it around. Got Jordan Mays back into the ball game. Gonna come and set it off into the middle, turn, good ball movement, not there. I like the idea, but the compacted space and the discipline of Pace defensively forced that pass too quick and a turnover.
Great job. Holy Innocent's going to have to start looking opposite.
Yes. Always. Chatfield, the Ferry up ahead to Bing. Bing bounces it into the corner, turn, set, fire, got the roll. Nice shot, Hayden Clay, the junior, 6'9". He did heavy work in their first 2 games on the glass, now gets that one from the field. Whitty jump pass, almost a turnover. Mays, no. Holy Innocent's going just a bit too fast, and Coach Mays just slapped his hands and said, slow down. Substitution now. He's going to take Worthy out of the ball game. Here comes Corey Terry back in, the 6'5 senior. Chatfield in possession of the basketball for Pace, all in the black as you view it. Screen, didn't use it, comes away. Step back, 3. Good! Eric Chatfield is feeling it. That is his 3rd triple of the ball game. 26-21, Mays pass, turnover.
It's what Pace will do to you. They'll start speeding you up, and before you know it, you're throwing the basketball away. Just an unforced turnover right there for Holy Innocents.
Timeout with 5:46 to go, 26-21. We got the stat sheet from the first half, first quarter. What stood out for you in that first quarter off the stat sheet?
Off the stat sheet right here, I look at it, and it's been the early hot shooting right now for Pace Academy. Currently 50% from the field, 40% from 3. You can't ask a whole lot better from that first quarter.
Yeah, 4 of 10 shooting the ball in the first quarter from distance, and they've added another one in this quarter as well. So they've got 5 made threes. 5 of their 9 made field goals have been threes.
You mentioned the free throw shooting for Holy Innocents. It has been poor, 27%. Could come back and bite them.
Very bad. 3 of 11, and that was at the end of the quarter. 5.5 to go. Chatfield catch fire. No. Rebound tip. Hutcherson's going to have it. Hutcherson gets it up ahead. Now Wilson will bring it into the forecourt. Wilson spins it to Mays on the left side. Mays to Wilson. Wilson between the rings. Going to pull the 3. Caleb, no. Rebound fought for. Clay get it. Up ahead, here's Chatfield. Chatfield behind the back in transition. Whips it to the corner. A 3. It's off the mark. No good by Lusaqueno. Whitty in transition goes up. It's blocked. Chatfield out of the guard spot with the block. Here's Jackson Ferry up ahead. Here's Clay. Clay past to Bing. Bing turning, using strength, power, and it's fouled, and it'll go to the free throw line. Man, I love some Chandler Bing right now.
Playing extremely well.
He's one of his. It's like if you had a chart. Just keep inclining. Every year he's gotten better and better and better.
You are absolutely correct.
Chandler Bing at the free throw line for the first time today. He bricked it. Man, free throw shooting, boy, I tell you, might win or lose you a game, I tell you. They missing enough of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are 1 of 6 from the free throw line. 2 of 7. Free throw good for Bing. He's got 9, 10 points now. He's in double figures. 6-point advantage now for Pace Academy. 27-21, 4:49 to go. Whitty holds it. Whitty on the right screen. Whitty gonna pull a right wing 3. It's off. Rebound fought for. Now here comes Ferry. Ferry lead pass to Lusaqueno. Catch, layup. Oh, that's beautiful. Body control and agility to catch it, come down and go up and use the left. That's a 6'9 freshman. Bentley Lusaqueno. Lead pushed out to 8. 4:24 moving clock, second quarter.
Got to run something here.
Yeah, they need points right here on this possession.
Whatever your best set is against the zone, now's the time to see it right here.
The zone has given them problems. Whitty to the corner. Hutcherson goes baseline. He goes up. He's fouled. Put back Jam Wilson. Clean that thing up now, didn't he? Caleb Wilson on the glass.
Always good to have a unicorn like that on your side. Amazing play right there by Caleb Wilson.
Halfway gone now in this second quarter. Clay between the rings, rips it over to Lusaqueno, now to Chatfield. Chatfield stop. He's been dangerous with the step back. Gonna get the screen from Lusaqueno. They come out, switch and use. He floats it inside. Clay, pump fake, lost it, turns up, in and out, no good. Wilson gets it. Crowd yelling for a walk. They're letting them play. Here comes Wilson. Wilson down the lane. Wilson jams! One-hand hammer! Caleb Wilson! Get out the way! 3:20 to go, 29-25. Chatfield has it, gives it out to the middle to Clay. Clay turns, being patient, has Terry on him defensively. Chatfield gives it, they go under the screen. Chatfield lost it. Chatfield now gonna pull a three. Hill of the rim, no. Rebound, Ferry offensively. Ferry in the lane, gives it to Lusaqueno, back out. Bing, three ball, kaboom! Chandler, bing, a three off the left side. Again, Madre's second chance points.
It's been hurting them all night. It is so difficult to get matched up and rebound. You absolutely have to do it against this pace basketball team.
Mays to Wilson. Wilson gonna feed it to Hutcherson. Took contact, blocked by Bing. Man, where is Chandler Bing? Not. He's everywhere. Out of bounds, possession will go to Pace.
Flying around to the basketball. Chandler Bing making plays. Hutcherson's just got to go up stronger right there. Got to play off 2 feet, anticipate the contact. Should have jumped into Bing on that play.
Timeout has been called with 2:38 to go. That's Madre Allen. I'm Joel Hilsman. Glad that you're with us right here. The Hawks-Naismith Tipoff Classic. A festive crowd. And you got two budding rivalries. These schools are what, 8 miles apart? Maybe not even that far.
Maybe not that far for sure. They're very close.
They also will be playing in an event on Monday, the Buckhead Basketball Festival with all of the North Buckhead schools. So the energy in this gym right now is pretty good. Everybody from every part of the city is in the Bears' den. Taking a look at Sharman White there. Sharman White went 24-5 last year as the head coach. They're 2-0 this season, and they're scheduling now. We're getting to see them before they hit the road. They've got McEachern, they've got Lima of Ohio, Pebblebrook, Maynard Jackson is in their region. So the schedule built kind of nice again for Pace Academy.
Sharman White doing a very good job of challenging his team early and often against good competition. They're going to need that as they try to make a run deep in March.
Holy Innocents, I'll save their schedule for the second half. You won't believe who in the world they are playing all year. 32-25, 2:38 coming out of the timeout. Chatfield, Bean, Lusaqueno, Clay, and Clark, the 5 on the floor for Pace. It is Whitty, Wilson, foul. That foul is on Hatfield, along with Thurman and Worthy, the 5 on the floor for Holy Innocents. 2-on-2, I like that, Chatfield and Whitty.
Now watch the corner.
Lusaqueno on the catch. Chatfield was the trigger, so it was designed for the inbounder. The help came. Ooh, I don't know about that one, Mr. Rell. I think that was all Wilson Evo there. Foul call on Thurman. Clark Thurman, that's his second. And he will take a seat. Devin Hutcherson will check back into the ball game. Look at that. That's 6'10" seniors standing beside a 6'9" freshman.
Incredibly talented. The youth is wasted on the young sometimes. Not on these two young gentlemen. They are maximizing their potential. I tell you what, Hilton, while we're waiting on the inbounds, it is going to make me so sad to see another one of my favorite Georgia high school players commit to the University of Kentucky. It's going to break my heart.
Bing fading away. Good Chandler Bing. Please don't report that anywhere, nowhere. I don't know where he getting that from. Because I'm going to tell you something. It's a little school that's got blue in it, too, and I think that might be where it goes.
That was not official news, by the way. That was just my.
Now you got to clean it up. You should have just said, oh, well, I now realize why you said Kentucky. Okay.
You're right.
That's twofold, folks. That's me. I missed that one. Turnover, by the way, while we were over here being slow, or I was being slow. You know, Louisville don't like Kentucky. He's a Louisville native. I get it. I get it. So he twofold. He hate to see him leave Georgia, and he hate to see him lose to go to Kentucky. I understood. I apologize. I had a slow moment.
You with me now. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, I can understand your viewpoint now. A lot. Chatfield to Lusaqueno. Lusaqueno now. Baseline drive. Bing again. He fell down, and they're going to play a foul and a push on Wilson. Not absolutely sure if I concur with that one.
It's a great drive by Bing right there. And Bing, as he went baseline, created the contact and tried to move Wilson off the line. But the biggest thing that I noticed is that the rotation is supposed to come from the backside was late. You're supposed to meet Bing outside of the paint right there, and it didn't come.
So Kingston Whitty has had to change jerseys now. We done had more jersey changes in a day, boy, I tell you. He's now 22 and not 2. Free throws.
All the way, Devin.
Give it up ahead. Inside, Hutcherson scores. Devin Hutcherson, the 6'3" junior. 35-27. Chatfield flying in, no. Tip, Lusaqueno got the board. Lusaqueno goes up, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Got to keep these guys off the offensive glass. I'm telling you, it has been hurting Holy Innocents all night.
Yeah, I can't wait to get the updated numbers. Pace had the advantage 8-7, but it was 2-1. But it's worse than that now. Lusaqueno free throw is good. He's now 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Lusaqueno, good. He hit them both. 37-27, 10-point ball game. Here's Hutcherson. Hutcherson now holds it. Whitty, the Hutcherson in the corner, a 3 out of the corner, no, and out of bounds as it goes over the top. We are exactly 59.9 left, so the shot clock still remains intact at 35 seconds. Here is Chatfield. Chatfield goes across and beats him. Hands it over. A goalie has checked into the ball game. Back in now. Bing whips it to Clark. Clark now to Chatfield. Ooh, nice move. Chatfield with quickness. Up, no, tip, rebound. He's got a whole outlet up ahead to Hatfield. Hatfield goes up. Count it! And the foul! Cole Hatfield and 1 in transition. Great job of getting the ball up the floor in transitions for Holy Innocents. Oh, I like that. The way he saw it and took the contact and finished. He wanted the contact.
Got to know on some of those drives, you're going to get hit. You got to be able to take it. Keep your eyes up on the rim.
Can Holy Innocents continue to close the second quarter strong? Free throw is good. 3-point play opportunity. Has it down to a 7-point ball game. Shot clock, game clock difference of about 3 seconds. Holy Innocents, no need to foul. Bing, drive. Traveling violation, turnover. Now they've got 24 seconds. They can really close the quarter strong, Madre.
I'm telling you, Chandler Bing on these drives is challenging your manhood on every drive. He is creating the contact. He's being physical with the basketball. But this is a great opportunity right here for Holy Innocents to be able to cut the lead to 4.
Kingston Whitty across the timeline, working with 13 seconds on the game clock. Whitty has it left side. Whitty drives. They cut it off. Good defense from Chatfield. Here's Wilson with 6, with 5, with 4. Pump fake. Shoots a 3. Wilson, no. Tip. Worthy, no. Tip. Worthy, no. Tip. Worthy, no. They just could not get it to go. 37-30 at the end of the first half. Pace Academy with the lead on the road in a very, very festive environment here at the Hawks-Naismith Tip-Off Classic on the SUV TV Hawks-Naismith.com.
Hawks fans, it's time to answer the call. The new Atlanta Hawks season is here. Basketball is back. Hawks, Cavs, in a special Hawks Cup night presented by Harris Cherokee Casinos on November 29th.
Shoots a three. That's the dagger.
Get your tickets now at Hawks.com/tickets.
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a
You are a cheat code, young man.
Get the most, not the lesser. Straight terror, product of your errors. Pushing culture, baby, got that product you can measure. Big stepper, underground
Look at that
methods.
bounce pass from
Get the
Pumpkin.
most, not the lesser. Straight terror, product of your errors. Pushing culture, baby, got that product you can measure. Woo! Yeah, baby, go bring out the goodies. Stuck it in inside the hoodie. Now we turning out your buggy. Yeah. It's cool, I used to fight the bullies. Now I'm fighting with the law. I guess I think don't leave me fully. They try and push me, then they try and pull me. Better when I budge. If you doubt it, then just call my bookie. We been on the ground, we been getting up.
Are you kidding me?
Naismith Men's Defensive Player of the Year, Jamal Shed, University of Houston. 2024 Warner Ladder Naismith Men's College Coach of the Year is Dan Hurley, University of Connecticut. '24 Jersey Mike's Naismith Trophy to Zach Eady, Purdue University. Naismith Women's Defensive Player of the Year award goes to Cameron Brink, Stanford University.
This is truly a dream come true for me, and I'm sure you all know I love defense. It gets me in trouble sometimes, but it's still my first true love. I love playing defense, so this is truly means the world to me. So thank you, everybody.
2024 Warner Ladder Naismith Women's College Coach of the Year is Dawn Staley, University of South Carolina.
It's an honor. It's an honor to represent this trophy, and I'd like to thank God for always giving me and our staff uncommon favor. Thank you very much. I'm honored.
2024 Jersey Mike's Naismith Trophy, most outstanding women's college basketball. Caitlin Clark, University of Iowa.
Appreciate it. Thank you to the Naismith Award. You put on a first-class ceremony, and I've been here the last 3 years. And it's been very cool to see how this has grown. Every time we got to get bigger and bigger rooms. So I think that just speaks to where women's basketball is. Congrats, Cameron, for watching this year. Congrats to you too. I'm just very grateful and thankful, and I'll see you on Friday night.
Back inside the Bears Den, Joel Hillsman and Madre Allen as we get ready for the second half. It is a 37-30 Pace Academy lead here at the Hawks-Naismith Tipoff Classic. It's been festive so quickly. Madre, your thoughts on the first half and what stood out to you in the first half stats?
One thing that stands out to me is Holy Innocence is 0 for 6 from 3. Not a single three-point shot. And they're within 7. And I say that's surprising because Pace Academy has made 6. It's the tail of your game right there. Is what's happening at the three-point line. Also from the free throw line, both teams probably not shooting an ideal percentage. 45% from the free throw line for Pace Academy. Holy Innocents shooting just over 30% for the game.
Bing with 18 points in that first half. You know what stood out to me on top of your field goals? Both teams had made 13 field goals, but as you mentioned, 6 of the 13 made by Pace have been from beyond the arc. So 18 points from distance. A turnover for Pace. There's a corner three. Whitty, no good. Rebound, Ferry, and it goes out of bounds. Worthy, Whitty, Mays, Hutcherson, and Wilson, the 5 that started for Holy Innocents. They're in the white. You take a look there at Jackson Ferry. It is Ferry, Bing, Chatfield, Lusaqueno, and Clay that started in the second half for Pace. Shot is no good. Rebound, outletted. Here comes Chatfield. Chatfield to Clay. Clay catch, layup. No. Foul is offensive on Eric Chatfield.
But they hang in there and take the bump from Hutcherson.
Chatfield picks up his second. Lusaqueno has 2 fouls as well, as Hayden Clay has 2 fouls. So foul trouble a little sneaky there for them. And you mentioned Gavin Fountain, 2 quick fouls. We haven't seen him since. Mays in, Lusaqueno knocked it away, but a foul will be called on Lusaqueno. That's his 3rd.
That's going to be big for Pace right there if he's got to come off the floor. He's a big part of them trying to keep Caleb Wilson at bay.
I got to find a way to take him out right here. I might steal a minute and a half. Wilson on the bump. Wilson attack goes in, and Lusaqueno knocked it away. Out of bounds, and it will stay with Holy Innocents.
Playing with fire, keeping him in the game. You're literally swimming with jaws right now.
This early in the quarter. A minute gone by, 3rd quarter. Mays has it. He's between the rings. Works it over on the right side to Whitty. Whitty now going to elbow left with that left hand dribble, trying to get the screen. Shot clock's at 2. Shot clock's at 1. He didn't see the shot clock. That's poor IQ. Shot clock, turnover, and a shot clock violation.
For sure. Trying to go back to Wilson right there. Wilson just getting established position.
Khalid Worthy will check out. Corteri will check back into the ball game. Taking a look there at Coach Mario Mays again, head coach at Holy Innocents. I hate to say it, I cannot tell you what year this is. I think it's year number 4. He's been to 2 state championships. He got a runner-up his first year and runner-up last year. 3 ball, bing! Chandler, bing, bings a 3 again. 40-30, 10-point lead, margin out to double figures now. Here's Wilson. Wilson gives it to Hutcherson. Hutcherson gonna go baseline. The help defense came. And an offensive foul. No, out of bounds. No, offensive foul. Yes, offensive foul call on Hutcherson. The overall, and you mentioned it earlier, we'll have a timeout so we can get to discuss it here. Chandler Bing lifts that 3 ball. You talked about it in the first half, Pace defense in the zone, but right here now to get the offensive foul from Hutcherson because of the help.
Absolutely. You got to get outside the paint, quick rotation, get outside the paint, get your feet set on the help. They were able to execute that this time and pick up a charge on Hutcherson. That was a great effort, multiple efforts on defense by Pace Academy on that possession.
We mentioned the crowd in the building. Plenty of coaches in the building. Cincinnati, Georgia Tech, Columbus State, Wallace State, Clemson. The college coaches are in the building. And the fire marshal, I saw him again at halftime, and he had his head in his tablet.
Hey, no, he's not getting any work done today. We're here just in case for emergencies,
But you know what he had in the tablet while he wasn't paying attention? The SUV. TV.com. Bing has it. Knocked away out of bounds coming out of the timeout now. 6:01 to go, so 2 minutes just about gone by. And they're going to change the call and say it was deflected and it'll stay with Pace Academy.
I think that's the right call right there.
I concur. Our vantage point in our SUV TV courtside seats, we can kind of see it change direction. steal. Well, ball don't lie. Wilson up ahead to Whitty. Whitty catches it. Kingston with the hook. Got to be careful with that. Left his feet to make a pass. Several times he's done that. It's resulted in turnovers. Chandler, Bing, stop 3, foul. How do you do that? Jordan Mays, a poor foul in transition. Chandler Bing will go to the free throw line to shoot 3. And Coach Mario Mays reaches down at the bench.
Jordan Mays upset right there. A little bit of a frustration foul because he didn't get it on the last possession.
Not even that, though. That's still just a poor decision. Transition, Bing, free throw, good.
Yeah, you cannot foul the shooter. As frustrated as he is, the ball wasn't moving the way he wanted it to.
Bing, good. Chandler Bing, the Texas State commit. Did he sign the papers yet? Scoreboard broken, not giving him the points. Hold on now. One more for Bing. 2 of 3. But they're not giving them the points. It's 42 to 30. There it is, 42 to 30. There's a drive baseline. Hutcherson lost it. Almost backcourt. Saved by Hutcherson. Hutcherson almost broke his own ankles. Gives it over. Here's Whitty. Whitty bounces it around. They hold it. Zone defense now. I agree with you, though, Madre. We need to see something. Oh, Wilson driving. No. Follow Terry. Good. Corey Terry. I remember you stating in the first half your best play, but sometimes a zone defense is only as good as or not as good as the zone offense. Rebound, block, get that shot out of here. Sent away. Wilson up ahead. Here's Whitty. Whitty takes the bump. Whitty contact, no follow. Hutcherson, no. Tip, and Jackson Ferry comes away with it. Here's Chatfield up the floor. Chatfield with the left-hand dribble turns on the Jets. Chatfield goes in and is fouled.
Not going to be able to stop the bleeding that way. Keep putting Pace Academy at the free throw line. They're going to keep extending this lead.
Yeah, both teams struggling from the line. As we mentioned, Pace 5 of 11 in the first half. Holy Innocents 4 of 13. And in the second half, Pace 2 of 3 because of Chandler Bing. So Eric Chatfield is at the free throw line. Free throw is good.
Sometimes when you need to figure it out offensively and get your offense going, the best thing you can do is focus on your defense. And I think that's what Holy Innocents needs to do. Maybe switch up, extend their defense a little bit, maybe trap Chatfield, try to keep the ball out of his hands a little bit. They want to get a kill.
Free throw good. Chatfield made them both. And right now the lead begins to grow longer legs. 44-32 with 4:49. We're through the first 3 minutes in this third quarter. That's Madre Allen. I'm Joel Hillsman. Glad that you're with us. The Hawks-Naismith Tipoff Classic. Holy Innocents and Pace Academy. Wilson down the lane. Got fouled. He was going to put Henry Clay on a poster. He went reaching way back to scratch his back before he dunked that thing and got fouled. He'll go to the line.
Yes, he was. That highlight was going to get posted before we were able to leave the gym.
Wilson free throw good. Wilson now with 14 points in the contest.
What Holy Innocents needs right here is they need to get a kill. A kill is 3 stops in a row. They need to get a kill.
You know what we used to call that? A brick. No good. Wilson, I'll explain why in just a moment.
And that's one stop right there.
Wilson steps in, tricky dribbles, floats it, no good. Batted around, now here's Bing. Bing in transition. Bing gonna attack, foul by Hutcherson. So the old school red clay bricks, they used to have what in them?
Red clay bricks? We didn't have red clay in Kentucky.
I didn't even think about that. So the old red clay bricks would have 3 holes in them.
3 holes in the middle.
You get a brick, 3 straight stops.
I got you.
Chandler Bing at the free throw line.
That's a good one.
No good, Bing. You honestly just made me think about my cousin in Ohio that used to say, man, I know I'm in Georgia when I see that red clay.
Red.
So when you said that, fitting. I can't do nothing but concur. Bing will get one more. Good. Bing 2 of 5 in the quarter from the free throw line, 45-34. And let's see, did we get an offensive foul called on Wilson? We did.
They did. And I'm not a fan of that possession. I know they don't like the call, but I'm just not a big fan of that possession offensively right there for Holy Innocents. You're you're running at nothing. You're running at a set defense right there.
Yeah, no structure to it. Bing is on fire, man. Texas State, boy, you better get the ink ready. I hope you put it on paper. And I'm not trying to suggest anything. I'm just saying the young man playing really well. Swings it to the corner. Here comes the baseline, Hutcherson. Hutcherson whips it back out to Whitty. Herring is coming sliding off on the wing. He's not there. Whitty gonna pull. Top side, 3-ball. No. Rebound deflected. Fought for. Out of bounds.
Want to see more ball movement and more player movement from Holy Innocents. They got to get the ball going side to side. Trying to make this pace defense move.
Chandler being up to 26 points. Flotation device activated. No good for Eric Chatfield. Wilson another board. He's got a double-double again. Takes it, wings it to the left side. I know it's the first game of the season, but he just walks and good God almighty. He just went long and lanky down the lane and just dunked that thing.
When in doubt, just go down the lane and dunk it with 2 hands.
47-36. Chandler, I'll raise you one. I'll raise you another one. And the foul, Chandler Bing with the serious one-hand hammer.
What are we doing right now?
Gracious. Technical foul call. I don't care. It's SUV TV instant replay time. Right into your mobile device is Mr. Wilson. But then here comes back into your other mobile device. Sheesh.
I'm not sure what the tech was for, but
I have no idea.
Oh my goodness.
50-36. Look at the crowd. My gosh. The crowd don't know who they're cheering for now. They don't. That was the Pace student section. It'll be Pace basketball. Right behind the Pace bench. Holy Innocent, yeah, they in the library right now, the Holy Innocent student section. 51-36, the margin is wide now. It's at 15, largest of the ball game. Chatfield has it under 3 minutes. Wilson tried to come out. Chatfield terminated his dribble over to Ferry. Ferry at the foul line, swings it back this way. 3-ball lifted, off the mark, no good. Here comes Wilson in transition. Bad pass, stolen. Ferry picked it back up. Up ahead, tip, out of control and out of bounds.
Tell you, you talked a lot about Chandler Bing. Texas State, those coaches may as well wear a ski mask. They got to steal. I think Hutcherson's cramping up over there. Yeah, you can see the cramp in his calf from here.
My eyes are not that good. I'm watching Caleb Wilson again. To see it from that angle after I saw it from the other angle. And somebody in the crowd, he walked. No, he just got long legs. And when you have long legs, you have long strides. What a sequence. Wilson and then Bing.
Wonder if Bing could have that Marcus Foster type of fit at Texas State. Marcus Foster had a tremendous impact on Furman. Went there red shirt of the year. Now over at Xavier. Not the same player, but Chandler Bing's got so much better year over year.
Cole Hatfield, free throw good. So Pace Academy calls a timeout. 2:36 to go. 51-37. Joel Hilton, Madre Allen, glad that you're with us. We take a look at some of our SUV TV B-roll footage. Lovely from Caleb Wilson. Tried to take the charge, and then Chandler Bing came back. Yeah, Mr. Terry, you're going to hear about that in class on Monday.
Oh, yes.
Now, in the hood, we would say, you think you're going to try to take another charge this year?
In normal circumstances, I would say absolutely not. but knowing who his coach is,
Yeah.
you're going to have to take that charge again.
You're going to have to take another one. You know what that's described as? A selfless player.
Somebody tag me on the highlight on Instagram, please.
51-37, 2:36 to go. Hey, you play basketball long enough, you're going to get poked on. It's going to happen. It's a part of the game. You just hope sometimes it happens when nobody's in the gym. Cole Hatfield back at the free throw line, the 5'9" junior. Free throw, good. So Hatfield made them both. A push has to be made now. 2.5 to go. 13-point ball game across the timeline holding. Here's Lesequeno to Chatfield. Chatfield step back three. It's been murderous. In and out, no. Fight for the rebound, loose ball. Oh, that's on Lesequeno. That's his fourth. That's the other part with sitting. Sometimes you sit too long, and then you come back in and you're a little tentative. Either way, the foul there, his fourth, he's going to have to sit the rest of the quarter now.
If I'm Holy Innocents, I'm going right at Lesequeno.
Terry, free throw, good. That's a good way to save some face there. Terry with 3 points in the ball game has been solid in the effective minutes off of the bench from Coach Mario Maves. Has been Coy Terry. Good look at him, 6'5". Free throw, good. Made them both. Here comes Chatfield across the timeline. They cut it to 11. Chatfield working around the screen. Chatfield kept the dribble, goes in. He went up with the left hand on the right side because he couldn't get it off with his right hand. Terry chases it down, gives it over, and it's stolen by Clark. Clark, the beam. Chatfield, pump fake, hesitates, drives, left his feet to make a pass. Clark whips it back across. Stop, jumper, Clay, float, no, rebound, ripped off. Terry with the valuable minutes off of the bench. Here's Whitty. Whitty in transition, jump pass stolen, and here comes Chatfield. You gonna try it again, Terry? Chatfield, and that's why he missed it, because he contested it. Chatfield is hurt down here underneath the basket. It might be his pride, though. Foul call, Wilson going up. Let's hope the young man is okay. He's holding the back of his left leg.
He's got a Charlie horse now. They're going to work on him.
Coach White walking across to check on Eric Chatfield. He sends Jackson Ferry to the scores table to check in. Coach White just walked over and said, "Is it your pride?"
Coach White telling him, if you laid the ball up, we would not have cramps right now.
Yep.
He just doesn't stop coaching, and it doesn't matter. Look at Coach White's face, man. He's not giving Chatfield any slack right there.
That's why I said I think it's more of his pride. He might have had a little cramp. He'd be all right. Get him some mustard and some pickle juice. Free throw, brick from Wilson.
Mario Mays having some conversations with Wilson about that free throw line.
Exactly, he is. He didn't like his body language after the miss. Free throw, good to roll. 10-point ball game, 125. He's going to try to give him a little blow here and steal a minute and a half and hope no damage is done and then get the quarter break. Ferry now will come across the timeline. 80 seconds, third quarter. Here is Ferry, spins it to the left side to Clark. Clark on that left, back to the basket. Here's Bean going to work on Hutchinson. Step back. Oh, don't have some. Have some. Devin Hutchinson just got used and abused by Chandler Bean. 1 minute. Whitty now will take it. Whitty to the right side. Whitty now on the right wing. Step back and haze it. Shot clock at 17. Hutchinson goes baseline. Hutchinson goes up. Nothing's there on a foul. Devin Hutchinson overall has had a quiet night. Chandler Bean just put a move on him here. But now what I'm seeing, Hutchinson is only attacking on the baseline left side.
100%. Hutchinson's going to have to continue to develop that mid-range jumper, get to that spot at that short corner, and be able to shoot over the top of the defender because they're rotating help to his side. They're not letting him get to that jump-off point that he wants to get to attack the basket.
53-42, free throw is good. Substitutions now. Jaden Avery checks back in for Pace, replacing Brian Clark. Hutcherson, another one. In and out, no. Rebound, fought for, and it comes back out now, and Jordan Mays gets the offensive rebound. Mays in the corner. They don't have to force it. 15 on the shot clock, and Pace doesn't have to foul. Shot clock is a defensive advantage. Spins it to the right side to Terry. Terry now has it to Hutcherson with 5. Hutcherson with 4. Step back. Jumper. No. Rebound and hit the rim. They can hold for 1 if they want. Being up the left side. And they'll peel it back out, and they give out the sign to hold for 1. Jackson Ferry worked on by Worthy. Game clock at 10. Here comes Bing out. Barry, and a foul unnecessarily by Worthy. They're over the limit. That's why I say unnecessarily, because you put them at the free throw line. You do not have to foul in that situation. Play straight up D. 53-42, 5 and 1/10 seconds.
We've seen multiple players cramp up in this game. Caleb Wilson's going to try to come back in, but he was just having some work done on that right calf of his as well.
And right now, I would still use the 5.1 plus the quarter break. But you might want him for a big shot at the end of the quarter. Got to close the quarter strong, I guess. Ferry has his first 2 points, first 2 made free throws. Mays up ahead to Hutcherson in the corner. Mays a 3. Good! Jordan Mays a 3. Life still in the ball game. 55-45. Pace leading. Holy Innocents. Buckle up. Fourth quarter coming up next right here. From the Hawks-Naismith Tip-Off Classic. Corner 3 from Mario Nate. Jordan Mays, Yeah, and I. Joe Hillsman, Madre Allen back here with you. The numbers have been really funny today, and sometimes all you need is the face. My bad, Jaden McCullough. I knew you were over here. I confirmed that. And they switched you up on me. Jaden McCullough, I got you. My bad. And I apologize to the McCullough family while y'all yelling at me. That ain't Hatfield. It ain't the Hatfield and the McCoys. It's Jaden McCullough. That's Madre Allen. I'm Joel Hillsman. Glad that you're with us right here at the SUVTV.com. We got the stat sheet, but in that third quarter, Pace only had 1 player that made a field goal. Chandler Bing.
Chandler Bing playing terrific basketball. He's got 30.
Yes, lighting it up. Fading away, no good. Rebound underneath, and a foul call here from the trail official.
After another offensive rebound.
Yep. Offensive rebounds, Holy Innocents has taken advantage now with a 7-5 advantage, but the Pace offensive rebounds just seem bigger. Situational rebounds, if you really want to call them that. Chatfield back in. Chatfield going to try to make his move and go on Thurman. Stop, shooting, off, no good. Rebound hit the floor. Here's Wilson. Up ahead, Thurman in transition, got it knocked away. Wilson recovers. Wilson has it. Caleb turns, lost it underneath. Terry, short, no. Wilson, no. Wilson got it. Wilson had it knocked away in a steal. Bing, long lead pass to Chatfield. Chatfield chases it down in the corner. Now comes back baseline, and he lost it. Hutcherson has it. PE has broken out. Foul call. 6:50 to go. The penultimate game of the Hawks-Naismith Tip-Off Classic. Coming up next, it'll be Decatur. Coach Rory Welsh in his first year at Decatur taking on McEachern and head coach Tremaine Archer. That's following us in just a few moments. Bounce pass to the corner. Here's Mays. Mays has it. Back out. He'll wrap that thing to Hutcherson. Hutcherson now going to drive. Hutcherson off balance. Layup. Couldn't get it to go. Terry back up. Terry has been valuable off of the Holy Innocents bench.
That's Hutcherson cramping up again. We've seen multiple players have issues with those leg cramps. We'll see if it's bad enough for Hutcherson to come out.
First game of the season for Holy Innocents. Games are different than practices. Free throw Terry, in and out, no. Free throw shooting has been a struggle for both teams. Basically, 12 of 23 Holy Innocents, 14 of 22 full pace. Holy Innocents, one made three-pointer. That was Jordan Mays at the end. I said Mario Mays when we went out, but that's the son of Mario Mays, Jordan Mays. Terry, free throw, good. He could have got hit with a violation. 9-point ball game, minute and a half gone by. Glad that you're with us. Chatfield now holds it to Lesaqueno. Lesaqueno has it between the rings. Knocked away. Chatfield recovers. Chatfield went backcourt. They did not call it. Chatfield takes the bump from Thurman. Now going to get the screen from Lesaqueno. Going to go left of the lane to the corner to Clark. A three is lifted. No good. Rebound. Mays in the corner. Now they have to rip it away. Jump ball call. Possession goes to Pace. Mario Mays now linebacker on the football team, so you're not going to really get that ball away from him with ease. Once again, outstanding, wonderful crowd. The great home team in the building. That's what makes it official, because home team here. That's what makes it really official. Take it now to Bing. Bing now has it. We'll come back this way with Ferry. Ferry whips it to the corner. Bing gonna go baseline. Stop. Goes up. Took on the challenge. Tipped it again. No. Mays gets a rebound. Mays is gonna come and bring it into the forecourt with a left-hand dribble. Mays takes it and gives it over to Thurman. Thurman back to Mays. Wings it on this side. Gonna go baseline McCullough. McCullough now picks it up. Jaden whips it inside. Good pass to Terry. Oh, man. Terry has been very, very big off of the bench. Good dime drop from the freshman, Jaden McCullough.
Want to watch Pace after this offensive possession and see if they bring some full court pressure after this.
Chatfield turning, fading. Oh, man, he's living right. Banking hours right there. 57-48. You know what? If they don't score right there, what I thought you were going to say, that they would be looking for a timeout. I thought that's where you were going because it kind of felt that way.
It absolutely did.
Good
I want to
pass
see
from
when
McCullough.
they switch.
Terry showing his value, had it knocked away, he recovers it, now picks it up, gives it to McCullough. McCullough whips it back to Terry. He has it, 17 on the shot clock, just under 5 minutes to go, fourth quarter. McCullough wants it back. He has it, now spins it to the left of Wilson. Wilson makes his move across the lane, right hand, good, Caleb Wilson.
Pace has got to be
57-50.
careful. Pace has got to be careful right here. They're in the danger zone.
Ferry has it, worked on by McCullough, goes on top of the Lesaqueno screen. Remember, Lesaqueno has 4. I wouldn't be out there screening too much with him. Chatfield has Whitty on him. Chatfield, left of the lane, now goes with the right hand. Get that shot out of here. Whitty with a block it out of bounds. Good hustle. Devin Hutcherson will check back in. Let's see. Corey Terry looks over and says, Coach, I'm tired. And Coach Mays looked at him like, boy, you playing too good. You got to stay out there now. And now he goes and get Worthy. I guess he decided, no, you got to stay. Now we got too many folks. They got too many folks on the court. Terry's so effective. I don't know. I think I'd have had to leave him out there myself. Clark, 3, lifted, counted, and the foul.
Elevator screen
Yep.
for the wing right there.
Push the lead back up to 10. 60-50.
Mays tried to just run through the screen right there.
Can't do that. Now, they should only get 1 free throw from the other player. They shouldn't get the ball.
Did they? Oh, yeah, they counted the 3.
Yeah, it should have been 1 free throw by the guy who got fouled. Up ahead, Hutcherson goes up, take the contact, count it, and the foul, Devin Hutcherson. Unless they deemed since it was, they couldn't do that because the basket hadn't been made. I was going to say, once it was a made basket, the possession changed, they considered it an offensive foul. Hutcherson at the free throw line. Devin Hutcherson, 2 of 4, now 3 of 5, and completes the three-point play.
I call this the danger zone for Pace right now because you've had every opportunity to put Holy Innocents away, and you haven't been able to do it. It's still under 10 with a lot of time left to play.
Bing has it, holding, looking, and gives it off to Chatfield. Chatfield retreats his dribble, gets it inside, putting it on the floor. Clay goes up on Wilson. Nah, don't do that. Wilson deflected it. They got it. You say the danger zone. I just say now Pace is allowing Holy Innocents to be the fly at the picnic.
100%. You got a 7-point game. If 7 turns to 4, it's anybody's basketball game at that point.
Caleb Wilson going to the free throw line.
Pace in a dangerous area because so much of your offense has depended on Bing and Chatfield. You haven't gotten a whole lot from everybody else.
Wilson, 5 of 10 from the free throw line right now. Look at the score. 6 of 11. He's missed 5 points. What's the difference in the game?
It is 5.
60-55. 5-point ball game. 3:36 to go.
I like the pressure right here.
Holy Innocents being a fly at the picnic. Change of the defensive pressure as Madre just alluded to. Here's Jackson Ferry.
Smart.
Ferry between the legs. McCullough gonna pick him up. McCullough gonna push him over to the left. Here's Bing. Bing slipped and failed. It's on the ground. Bing now, timeout. Uh-oh, I don't know if he able to get it. He did not get it in time, and Coach Sharman White is hot because he asked for it and the ref was gonna give it to him, but then the possession changed.
Absolutely did. Hutcherson just got on the ground.
That's a 50-50 ball right there. But White asked for that timeout, and initially I thought he was going to get it, but yeah, he never had possession. Good call by the officiating crew. McCullough looking at the zone defense. They just threw the ball away, maybe. Whitty saved it to Wilson. Wilson whips it to Hutcherson. Hutcherson up off the window. No, tip left hand, no. Rebound, Wilson over the back. Loose ball foul on Caleb Wilson, his third.
And Jordan Mays, though, sat right there because saying, hey, guys, one of my few attempts, I made it from 3. Our only 3-point field goal, I made it. I'm open. I want the ball right there.
Here's Bing. You mentioned Bing with 30 points. Uh-oh, did they call that on who? Wilson, that's his 4th. Crowd didn't like the call. That's his 4th foul. So now Caleb Wilson has 4 fouls. 60-55. You have no choice. He has to play. I was going to make the point about Bing with 30 points on 11 of 14 shooting.
Extremely efficient. He's been terrific.
Chatfield takes the bump. Whitty's in there. Here comes the screen from Lusaqueno. Chatfield spins, put it behind his back, lost it. Baseline, good wall up. Rebound by McCullough. McCullough puts it on the floor. McCullough's running. McCullough's got Whitty and Wilson with him. He goes in, layup. Jaden McCullough. 2-4. 7 points for McCullough. 3-point ball game. Nice job, Jaden McCullough. I'm sorry, Cole Hatfield. Your credit was really Jaden McCullough. You take a look at him in transition. Surveyed, saw what he had, went right in. And you know what makes that play even smarter? That young man has 4 fouls.
Absolutely.
So he went to try and create the contact.
Played off 2 feet, went into the contact.
Steal. McCullough. Jaden in the front court. Probing, had it knocked away. Wilson in, layup, no. Rebound ripped out of there. Is that Clark? No, bring it out now. That's going to be Avery. Up ahead to Bing. Bing spinning. Offensive foul on Chandler Bing.
They don't like it. That's the right call. McCullough absolutely jumped it. He knew exactly where Bing was going, and he jumped to that side of the ball.
Jaden McCullough playing very, very good basketball here, and he's on the floor in crunch time. 1 possession game. 60-57, under 2 minutes. He's Madre Allen. I'm Joel Hillsman. Glad that you're with us. Holy Innocents and Pace in the Hawks-Naismith Tip-Off Classic. Here's Whitty. Whitty to McCullough. McCullough holds it, worked on by Avery, now back out to Whitty. 18 on the shot clock. Whitty looking to drive and probe. Whitty gets low in the corner. Mays goes baseline. McCullough, top side three. No. Rebound, fought for. Mays underneath the score. Jordan Mays, it's a 1-point game. Big boy basketball.
No, that's the wrong call. That should be Holy Innocents ball. That should be Holy Innocents basketball right here. And Coach White's going to take a timeout. That should be Holy Innocents basketball. See the putback from Mays right there. And they just tried to get it in quickly.
Bang, bang call. Bang, bang call. Jordan Mays with the putback. He has 5 points in the game. They've been major, massive. The first was a 3 to keep it a 10-point game. Now he had a putback 2 to bring it to 1 with 1:27 to go. And that's that great Holy Innocent student section right there. It'll be Pace basketball right in front of our SUV TV courtside seats. 1:27, 1-point ball game. Pace hadn't scored in, what, a week and a half?
It's been about that much. And I'm telling you, this place is absolutely rocking.
Only 6 made field goals for Pace Academy in the second half. 4 in the third quarter. They were all by Chandler Bing. 2 in this quarter. Bing has not scored in the quarter.
And this is what I love when we get the top players in the state to stay home and not go prep school. Not knocking anybody else's journey, but this environment is the way it is because of Hatfield and because of Wilson being the players that they are and staying put at their local school.
Chatfield to Bing. Bing now, Wilson is on Bing. Remember, Wilson's got 4 fouls. Bing gonna back him down, backing, turning up. Bing, oh yeah. I'm just gonna come get the ball and I'm gonna come score on you. And I'm gonna make you stop it. 70 seconds, Mays whips it inside. Hutchinson in the paint, turns up with the right hand, foul. He'll go to the free throw line.
Hutchinson just gifted in there in that painted area, hanging, trying to get the score right there.
Taking a look there at the McEachern Indians. They'll be coming up next against Decatur. Free throw in and out, no good.
Two-point ball game right here.
Both free throws are good. Oh, excuse me, 1 of the 2 for Hutchinson. 56 seconds. Chatfield slip, shot up, no, rebound. Yeah, he was on him. Loose ball foul. And Jackson Ferry gets the call. Now 2 major, massive free throws coming up here for Holy Innocents that could tie the ball game. Some of the people not understanding in high school, 5 fouls and you're over the limit. This is not your granddaddy's high school 7 and a 1 and 1 no more. This is basketball. 5 fouls in the quarter, you're over the limit. McCullough, good. 62-61 McCullough. This is a freshman at the free throw line. Take your time, boy. Show that poise. McCullough sticks it up in there. Good. We got a tie ball game because a freshman can hit big free throws. 51 seconds. Here comes Bing in the front court. Bing gonna drive all the way out of control, out of bounds. Bull in the China shop. Chandler Bing out of bounds. 29 on the shot clock. Holy Innocents doesn't have to foul.
Do they stay man or zone on this possession? That's what I'm watching to see. Looks like they're going to stay man.
Chatfield curls, comes back. Gets the screen out from Clay. 20 on the game, on the shot clock. Chatfield flying in. No. Wilson gets the rebound. Shot clock is off. Shot clock is off. Lead pass. Hutchinson. McCullough. A three. No. Back iron. Mays gets the rebound. Here's McCullough. 22 seconds. Wilson down the lane and a foul call. And Caleb Wilson will go to the free throw line. I like the attack, but pull it back. The shot clock is off. The ball, everything's in your favor.
And you were playing 4-on-5 because Chatfield is still down on the opposite side of the floor.
In the same spot he was last time.
Holding that calf. He's cramping up. So you had a 4-on-5 opportunity, and you're absolutely right. If they would have pulled it back out, you could have run it for one shot as Chatfield wasn't getting up. Now we'll get Wilson shooting free throws right here. Wilson, you mentioned earlier, had a double-double.
Mm-hmm.
Those become so commonplace for this kid.
Free throw, good. Caleb Wilson has put Holy Innocents on top. What was the biggest lead? I said 15.
Chatfield still down on that far sideline, far baseline.
Free throw, good. Now, if I was Sharman White, I would want him to get a timeout because he's under the basket. 64-62, he calls that timeout. 15 and 5-10 seconds, Caleb Wilson. And you want to know something? He's made 5 straight free throws. 7 of 8 from the free throw line in the second half, 4 of 4 in the fourth quarter.
Now, here's the important thing of who they get the ball to. We understand Bing has been able to score, but Chatfield is a big part of the reason that those driving lanes have been open for Bing to get through the lane. Without Chatfield in this basketball game, number one, who does Pace choose to be the trigger man for the inbound? That's number one. But then number two, who is going to get them in their offensive set? Do they go back to the freshman?
Braylon Craft, I know you're not wanting me to answer this, but I'm going to answer it. I let Jackson Ferry be the one to set up and then work off and let Bing come and get the ball after the inbound. 15.5, you got plenty of time. You got plenty of options. You don't need a three.
You don't need a three. You can tie it up. And if I'm Pace, I feel good about my opportunity to win the basketball game in overtime.
I got you. But let me tell you something. We talked about the terrible free throw shooting. Holy Innocents in the fourth quarter is 9 of 11 from the free throw line.
Caleb Wilson saying, I'm going to make them when they count.
They were 12 of 23 entering the quarter. They're 9 of 11 now. All right, 64-62. You just opened the can of worms. You know that, right? All right, baseline out of bounds. The trigger is Ferry. Gets it in to Clay. Back to Ferry. Ferry to Bing. 12, 10. Bing one-on-one. Bing gonna drive all the way up. Get this shot out of here. Sent away by Wilson. It's on the floor. Ferry. Foul called. That'll be the fifth. They're going to the free throw line. They're in the bonus. Good God almighty. 64-62. 3 seconds to go. And now Jackson Ferry is going to the free throw line, but they did bring Kraft back in, as you alluded to. Jackson Ferry at the free throw line. He's only 2 of 2 on the day. North.
Got to make the first one. That's the hardest one that he's going to have to make.
Holy Innocents crowd rocking. Jordan Mays just fouled out. So Terry's going to have to come back into the ball game, and Coach Mays was taking all of that time. Jackson Ferry at the free throw line, the 6'3 senior. Good on the first one. 64-63. 3 seconds to go. Coach Mays goes up and says something to the official. He's going to want a timeout after the make. Crowd roars at Ferry. It's good. Ice water in his veins. Timeout gone. 64-64. This is the Hawks-Naismith Tip-Off Classic on the SUVTV.com. All right, now if you're Holy Innocents, what do you do?
Well, if you're Holy Innocents, I'm riding with who brought me to the dance. I'm giving the ball to Caleb Wilson. Now, what action do you run to try to get him that basketball is the question. But we're going to try to get it up the floor and get it to Hutchinson or get it to Whitty early and maybe try to get them to make one dribble and then a pass ahead to Caleb Wilson. And I want Wilson to take the last shot.
That's Madre Allen. I'm Joel Hilsman. I like it. I'm not going to go wrong either way. Hutchinson, Wilson, and I'm even say McCullough. Any one of them shoot the ball, I'm okay with it. Because if I miss, I'm going to overtime.
Absolutely.
Do not commit an offensive foul. Do not commit a turnover, which will allow Pace any time to get any form of a shot.
Do not commit an offensive foul.
Because you made the comment that Pace could win it in overtime, but right now the momentum is Holy Innocents at home.
Correct.
And they fought back. Overtime gives them an advantage to continue to fight back. Just harping on it, that's all.
Absolutely. You could use Wilson as a screener and then have him peel back off the screen and try to hit him on the run. It's an option right there.
Well, we hadn't got this yet. We can't advance it to half court, not quite yet anyway. 64-64. The trigger is going to be Herron. Herron looking. He gets it into Wilson. Wilson's at midcourt. Wilson's going to lift the three for the win. No, it's more free basketball. The second overtime game of the Hawks-Naismith Tip-Off Classic. Wilson had a good look, but it was off, and they drew up a good play.
Got to his spot, got the shot that he wanted right there, just couldn't knock it down.
All right, we're going to step out, take this quick time out, the SUVTV.com. Joe Hilsman and Madre Allen back here with you. I love these two words I'm about to use. Free basketball. 64-64, that's Madre Allen. I'm Joe Hilsman. Holy Innocents and Pace, 32 minutes wasn't enough. Tip, Holy Innocents, they were down by 15 points. Kingston Whitty into the forecourt. Whitty has it. Chandler Bing leading the way. He has 32.
Oh, they had him running the corner right there.
Sure did. Here's Wilson. They got him double slag. 12 on the shot clock. Whitty gonna drive. Whitty gonna flip it up with the left hand. No. Rebound ripped out of there. Clay has it. Clay will give it up. Whitty slow to get up. Here is Ferry. Ferry over to Bing. Bing, 2, 3 dribbles. Now over to Ferry, a 3. No. Board. Hutcherson. Hutcherson outletting it. Whip pass. Up ahead. Caught. Here's Whitty. Whitty goes up and scores. Kingston Whitty. His first field goal in quite some time. He's got 7 in the ball game. 66-64. A minute gone by in free basketball. Yeah, this Georgia. Hands it off to Bing. Bing now has it. They'll play pitch and catch. Bing, 3. Yes! A 3 from Chandler Bing. He's got 35. 67-66. Wilson back. McCullough, the freshman. No board. Bing. Bing has had good work on the glass. Steal by Wilson into the front row. Knock down the signage. He's all right. It's padded. They'll bring it back this way with Bing. That's the expensive seats now. Steal. Terry, no. Comes back. Here's Bing. Another 3. No. Wilson can't get the board, but he does. Wilson, a massive double-double over 14 boards. Whip pass to Terry. Get that shot out of here. Bing, send it away. Lead pass to Chatfield. Chatfield up and in. Eric Chatfield, defense to offense. 69-66. Wilson goes baseline again. Oh, offensive foul. He's fouled out. Caleb Wilson has just fouled out of the ball game. He'll foul out with a massive double-double. 24 points he will foul out with and over 14 rebounds. Bing was moving. I would have gave that a no call. So Jordan Mays and Caleb Wilson have fouled out of the ball game. And now a timeout has been called by Pace. So now it's got to be Hutcherson and McCullough if you are Holy Innocents. And one of the Holy Innocents coaches are talking to him. I totally agree that was a blown call. Should have been no call right now. All 95,000 of us in this gym did not come to see Caleb Wilson sit out in overtime. 69-66. Well, looking inside that Pace huddle, Pace 2-0 on the year under head coach Sharman White. What is he drawing up now? Holy Innocents, I said I was going to talk to you about their schedule. They've got Newton, they've got Tri-Cities, although Tri-Cities, I don't know about them lately. Cotton Classic, the King Cotton Classic out in Arkansas. East Hall, keep your eyes on East Hall. Grayson, and they've got Utah Prep. So a quality schedule also for Holy Innocents.
Utah Prep with A.J. DeBanster, #1 player in the country.
Well, I got a nickname for him I can't say on this house. 69-66, 153 to go. All right, McCullough, Whitty, Hutcherson, Worthy, and Terry, the 5 on the floor for Holy Innocents. Ferry, Bing, Chatfield, Clark, and Clay, the 5 on the floor for Pace. Here is Chatfield to Bing. They don't have to rush it. Bing backing down on Worthy. Oh, he goes up. And a foul. They're going to call it on the floor on the shot. Foul on Worthy.
That one should have been on the floor.
Yes, they called it on the floor. They're over the limit. He'll be going to the free throw line. Khalid Worthy with the foul. Now he's in foul trouble. He's beyond foul trouble. He's got 4. Free throw, Bing. Good. 36 for Chandler Bing, the Texas State commit. Somebody call Texas State right now. Make sure you have pen on paper. 70-66. Free throw. Good. 37. Across the timeline. Here's Whitty. 90 seconds. Hutcherson to Whitty. Whitty drives. Whitty attacks. No, and he was fouled. Despite, and I will say this, Holy Innocents' weakness has been the pace zone defense throughout the day.
It definitely has. Holy Innocents has not shot it well from the outside.
They only have one made three-pointer.
Has definitely been their Achilles heel.
Chandler Bing has fouled out. So, well, both of them are gone now. Free throw, Whitty, good. $37 points for Chandler Bing. 71-67, another free throw. Whitty, good. Whitty coming up big. He's got 4 huge points here in the overtime. 71-68, 125 to go. Here is Chatfield, worked on by Whitty. In the backcourt, both teams are fouling like world now. Here is Chatfield. Whitty out on him. Here comes the screen. Don't use it. Here comes Clay. Shot clock at 15. A three. Yes! Eric Chatfield, a straightaway dime triple.
That might be the one that did it.
74-68. Whitty, no good. Worthy tip out of bounds. Got a foul, though. I can play the foul game all I want now. 6-point ball game set. Oh, no, check it. Yeah, 7-point ball game. No, 6, 74-68. Great shot there by Chatfield. Needed that one. That was his 4th triple of the game, but his first since the second quarter. Here is Chatfield now worked on by Whitty. They don't have to foul technically, but now some are beginning to head for the exits. They can kind of feel it maybe. 43 and 9/10 seconds. Decatur and McEachern, I think they went to the other gym to warm up. They had been sitting in the hallway for so long. Chatfield going to the free throw line, the Georgia Tech commit, playing in front of some members of the Georgia Tech staff, coaching staff. Eric Chatfield Jr., free throw, good. And he's put together a pretty solid day today as well now. 11, 15, 17, 18, 23 points in the ball game for Eric Chatfield Jr.
He's been terrific. A blur with the basketball and has also shot the ball extremely well.
Yep, 6 of 6 from the free throw line after that make. 76-68. Well, you said Pace could get him in OT, and they absolutely did. 3 ball, McCullough, no, tip. Terry couldn't get it. They fight for it. Worthy has it, got knocked away in a foul. Khalid Worthy's foul trouble kind of doomed him as well. And Terry, they had to rely on Terry off the bench. Pace, though, had enough in overtime. And they had Chatfield, and they got Bing to get him going earlier in overtime before he fouled out. So now who else just fouled out? Oh, Clark, Brian Clark just fouled out. 76-68. McEachern and Decatur are next. Coach Mays still coaching. He know he got 31.7 seconds, but free throws are brick now. And not the kind of brick we were talking about earlier. One more coming up for Worthy. Back iron, bricked again. Rebound Ferry. Up ahead to Chatfield. They don't have to shoot it. And will they be allowed to dribble it out? And now Pace Academy is waving goodbye to Holy Innocents in Holy Innocents Gym. 76-68. There's your Pace crowd right there. It's a big event, a big classic. It's November, but when you're going up against Sharman White, he did not like walking out of here last year, losing in the second round. Just did not like it. Chatfield, free throw, good. Chatfield, 7 of 7 from the free throw line. All of that in this second half.
Showing his worth, this Chatfield in this basketball game.
Absolutely. Free throw, good. 78-68 is back out there to 10. Whitty drives and scores on a layup, Kingston Whitty. 78-70. They've got to get it at least across the timeline. They do, and they'll be able to dribble that thing out. And it's a 78-70 overtime victory for Pace. Pace now improves to 3-0 on the season. Holy Innocents, a really game tough loss. 24 points from Caleb Wilson. The story of the day, Chandler Bing with 37 points. And 26 points from Eric Chatfield. They carried Pace. All right, coming up next, it'll be McEachern and Decatur in the finale of the Hawks-Naismith Tip-Off Classic right here, the SUVTV.com.